All right, I want to talk about something that would seem like you don't need to talk about it, but it does need to be talked about. And that is why so many are afraid of actually letting go of the narcissist, letting go of that um, chapter, really healing themselves and really making that that definitive change. Um, some of you have dealt with the narcissist for so long that it's become like a part of you, like even the whole interaction, the whole experience, the mind games, all of that has become a part of you as well. Like you've gotten so used to interacting and dealing with that, even though you know it's not good. You have you know adjusted in so many ways to where letting them go can almost seem like you're losing or leaving a part of yourself behind. And this is why I believe, some of you actually are afraid to close the chapter completely on the narcissist because it's like, what's next from there? What do you do? How do you adjust to life, to different experiences without that person being around because you've dealt with so much from them. You've gotten so used to how your involvement was with them that you probably won't be with anyone else afterwards. While the narcissist will move on and pick up, not miss a beat with the next source. This is one of the things I think when people ask me, um, like, Quinn, why does it seem like the narcissist won? I get that question a lot with someone else. I think I've answered that quite a few times too. Um, to simplify that, it's all in your head. For the simple answer, it's a mind game that they're playing to make it appear as though that person um, has found the gem that you once had. But the only way it can feel like they won is if you still feel like there's something valuable to hold on to that narcissist for, right? And outside of that, again, as I've said in the other video, it's only ego at that point telling you and making you feel as though that new person won. Because if you really know and believe that they're a narcissist, you would consider that a loss for the other person. And it's a win for you actually, because you're no longer dealing with that headache. You're no longer dealing with that problem. But many of you believe in your minds that there was more to them that they didn't reveal to you. Or a lot of times the narcissist has told you over and over again that they've held back from you and they had to be a certain way with you because you were this and this and that to give the appearance that they have something more to offer that they could be offering you, but they're not doing it because you're undeserving, right? They're telling you things and making you feel as though, well, there's a whole lot more to them that's beneficial, but you're not going to get it because you don't deserve it, because you wouldn't be this way or you wouldn't do this or whatever it is. That's manipulation. There isn't anything better that you would be, getting from them It's dangling the carrot in front of you. Keep making you think that there's more that you're going to get out of them. So you do more, you put out more. Then when they leave, they've programmed that into your mind. So now you're thinking this more that they were telling you is now going to be given to this next person, and you're going to miss out on it. It's it's a mind fuck. I mean, that's just what it is. They're playing with your mind. Um, it's not going to be any different. It's it's going to be the same manipulative tactics that they've used on you on the other person. And I think when it comes to closing off, that's where a lot of that fear from a lot of people letting go comes in. The fear of missing out on something more potentially that you could be having. It's like you believe somewhere deep down inside there's this switch that can be turned on by the narcissist to be this ideal partner that they showed you in the beginning. You think, okay, they can turn that back on and everything will be okay. No, that time, that phase of what you were going through that drew you in that love bond, that's expired. It's not going to be resurrected in any way. It's over. You're not going to get that part of them back again, ever. It's past that point. So a lot of you are holding on to that idea that that part of them will be redeemable at some point in time, and it's not. It's just not. And that brings a lot of anxiety into a lot of you and causes a lot of you to prolong the separation, you know, the breaking up um, of the narcissist, even breaking the no contact, because somewhere deep it's embedded in your mind. They've implanted and imputed this into your mind to think that there's something more to them worth fighting for. They made you believe that they are worth fighting for, and that if you let go in your mind and your conscience, you're going to feel like you didn't fight enough. And so you don't want to feel like a loser. You don't want to feel like you lost this, you dropped the ball on it, and you could have had all these things, but you didn't fight enough. That's what they want you to feel. And it's not the truth. You've already done enough fighting. This is all mind games, smoke and mirrors, man, that they're very adept at doing. And a lot of people get that fear and anxiety of, no, oh my gosh, I'm gonna really lose them this time. And so a lot of you actually, you know, you initiate the contact again. Or if you're not initiated, it's somewhere in your mind and in your emotions, your feelings, you're wanting to have contact with them again because you can't rest with the thought of thinking that there's more. Like you left something. That if you allow yourself to entertain that, it will haunt you for years. If somewhere inside of you still believe that. Because here's the other side of that. Flip side is if you don't believe it, if you really truly understand and have a firm conviction that that person was no good for you, no matter what, then you know that enough has been done already to where there's there's been enough unforgivable things done to where there is no redemption, and you don't even want one, not from them at least. It's a point of no return. And many a times the narcissist is guilty of doing a lot of things in which there is no making up for. So it's better to just let them go wherever they're going to go and make peace with that. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this message. Like, share, subscribe. Till next time, have a good one.